Hello, voidrism.
Hello.
I'm assuming you're a kassadin one chick?
Yes.
Okay. The kassadin into lissandra. We opt for
Yeah,
Airy.
yeah, I really don't like any other runes except for like Airy.
You're not a fan of electrocute with like second wind, and you just play the scale.
Uh, no, no. Because I feel like second wind is a little bit useless outside of laning phase, and like I had like a bunch of coachings with Aloros, and
Hmm.
like even outside of the MOA, like sometimes he would just tell me like he's not gonna look at my VOD if I go second wind D shield,
Okay.
but he was just joking. So like,
Okay. I'm not a big kassadin player myself, so I used to play him back in like
yeah,
S4, S5, but not anymore.
I started Kassadin like almost immediately after I started playing League, which is in like 2023 or so.
This is really unfortunate. The CS is like this.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
would.
there's not a lot of things I can do.
So it's also getting in details a bit. I would like fake try to auto this, and then she'll want to Q you, and you can Q her, right? Just for a really quick trade, because there's no
Yeah,
way you're getting these minions. Yeah, I wouldn't queue for a caster. That's the other thing. Nice gang. Okay. So here, like, there's no reason to not drink like both your potions immediately now, right? Especially because we have refill,
yeah,
not normal potions. So the moment you get, like, the moment you take like 150 damage, you should just drink a potion already. Because you don't have second wind or D-shield, there's no reason to like greed your potions.
yeah.
Just in case, right?
I usually take it around like 200 or so health.
Next kill. Why do you drink your potion so late usually? Like why what's the difference
Uh,
between drinking it at 200 health and drinking it now?
Cause I saw a thing on like pro guides where like they just said like most challenger or like even like master player would usually just drink it around like 200 health because it gives like more value or something like that.
Yes. That's if you have this rune, right? Because this regenerates health based on your
Yeah,
missing health. But because you don't take second wind, you should just drink your potions immediately. It doesn't have like there's no difference in value at all. Does that make sense?
yeah.
Okay. So no roll either. You just go like malignants plus seraphs.
No, no, I go Rolla, but
Oh,
I just want to trade with her a little bit more instead of like just opting for the what's that thing called? Oh yeah, tier.
tier plus like okay, I can see it because you're like accelerated this game. Like your Q's without trade.
Yeah.
So is this not a matchup where you would put like 2 or 3 points Q before maxing E?
No. Most matchups, whenever I put like 2 or 3 points, is usually like Zoe or like Silas and Echo. Something with high burst, but she doesn't have a lot of burst, so like I should be fine. But I might be wrong though, because I feel
Mm,
like in that game 2 points of 2Q might be like good, so I can just take less damage.
I would disagree actually. I think Lissandra is a high burst champion. Right? Like if you think of what she
Yeah,
wants to do, right? She locks you in and drops all her spells. Like she has 4 damaging spells. Like even though some of them are CC, like they all have like really high damage numbers. I think people underestimate how much damage this champion actually does, right? Like the
yeah,
Q, like the base damage is not the best, but 75 ratio. Like again, the W base damage is not highest, but 70 AP ratio. Her E has a similar base damage, good ratios, and her R just like it's just damage and like again, her ratio is actually quite high for a mage, considering she has 4 damaging abilities, right? So
yeah,
yeah, when you take like these Q for Q trades against Lissandra, it it's valuable I think to have the extra points in Q.
yeah. Yeah, right here. I just died, but then I didn't flash already because I don't think that using my flash would get me into like my tower and just be safe in general.
So I think here, where you have 2 wards, you need to be using. I think this is not
Yeah,
enough to keep yourself safe from, because Lissandra is a very high threat like mid lane, alright?
yeah,
So what I would do is I would take this plate, but I wouldn't touch this wave. I would go off to like drop a high value ward to like protect itself, because this raptor ward is not actually a very protective ward. It's like an aggressive ward, right? Because it reveals the enemy pathing and
yeah,
lets your jungler like adapt to the pathing and play however they want, same as you, right? But it doesn't actually protect you well from any ganks. So again,
yeah,
like you can ward top or bot side here, both are fine. Like if you want to ward top, probably banana bush. So if you want to ward top side, probably like here. If you ward bot side, here, right? But you probably do ward top side here. The reasoning is because you know Lissandra is coming from. She did a bot side roam, I think, right? Oh wait, I'm watching the wrong one. Sorry. She did a bot side roam, so she's gonna be coming up from bot side. So you don't actually want to face roam
yeah,
into her. So you want to drop the ward top side, and also because your Shaco is top side as well, right? It's safer.
yeah.
Okay, so this is you died because you don't have your ward dropped. Another
Yeah.
classic. So warding and leaning again. Instead of queuing this minion, like, oh wait, you're not 6 yet. It gives you 6. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this. Lissandra roams for, like, honestly no reason. You get a plate, an extra wave. I like this. Being very greedy on a champion like Kassadin.
I didn't hear. I just went for a little roam or like skirmish just because my wave was resetting.
Yep. This is illegal from Rengar, so well played. Just a free kill.
Yeah.
Do you not have roller gold already? No. You're off level 50, right?
No.
Okay. If so, I like this.
Also here, I should have based just because there was dragon coming up, but then I saw the wave and then there wasn't anyone there. If they actually just punished me instead of our Kled, then like
Where is Rengar this whole time? Isn't Rengar level 6? Yeah.
I have no clue. I'm gonna be
Like,
honest.
you killed Rengar here, right? And then from
Yeah.
here up until this point where you take the cannon wave, he's still unseen. So this is really,
Yeah.
really illegal from you. Especially because you now have roller gold and your TP's up. So if you base in TP here, you get your roller purchase, and like you don't miss a single minion when you TP back, right? And like as you said, dragon
Yeah.
top, so you want to be in tempo for that. But if you like use ER on this wave, you're dead to Rengar like on command. So this is
Yeah.
really, really, really risky. And I would never take this play. It's
Yeah.
completely unnecessary. So base timers, be wary of high threat junglers like Rengar. It looks like he altered bot here. Yeah, but in an alternate reality, you just die on that mid wave.
Yeah. And I don't know why I flashed. I tried KSing that kill, but
Okay. Mostly fine. Like you said, it's just a bit of an unnecessary flash.
Yeah. If I had saved my flash right there, I think I would have just killed Lissandra and maybe Morgana as well. Cause I had Axia Morganis.
Can you not just QE her right now? I mean, RE Q her?
No,
Because
cause I was scared of the Morgana. I don't know why I was scared. I was just wasn't paying that much attention.
you'll still be behind the minion, right? And you can like,
Yeah.
you can kind of like wiggle it out. Because I don't think the Morgana's like
Yeah.
close enough for her Q to be that big of a threat to you. Whereas like, if you poke her now with like RQE, it's gonna be up a lot faster and maybe you can pressure her and kill her on this wave. But I think she's
Yeah.
just gonna go home now. Yeah. Which is still fine, because you get the plate and the wave. Oh. When you see like a rank, you wouldn't ult out like this. Like, it gives you, from wherever Rengar comes from, like the moment he jumps on you, you can ult like, if he's coming this way, you can ult this way. You can ult wherever you want, the moment he jumps, right? But if you jump this early,
Yeah.
you have no flexibility in what you want to do. I mean, you still live, which is great. But just be careful using your R like that when you're trying to like leave a play.
Yeah.
You get the tower. Okay, I like this room.
Pretty sure I died here. Yeah, Rengar was coming up, and then I could have just stepped to the left, but then I didn't. I tried going like to the right, where there's a fucking wall.
Yeah, I wouldn't R before Morgana like throws her Q. It's like, even if Rengar doesn't R here, I think a better Morgana would like insta Q your R, and you like it, 70 to 80% chance you get rooted by it, right?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, you also don't know where the Rengar is, so you can't R forwards like this. It's what, 2v3 at best. So even if Rengar's not here, this R is really sketchy.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just get punished.
Yeah. So I think. Okay, so now we want to be in the side lane. So you run through mid, so you catch midway first because no one's here. It's good. Now we kind of want to be in the side lane. So I like this. See the TP bot. This play's going to be extended. Can you not R over this wall here instead of using R like this? Right, you just run and then R over the Krog wall and you can chase the Morgana, right? Or even the Kai'Sa.
Yeah.
But now you've like taken kind of the long route just to reach your team, which kind of doesn't matter because you're playing Kassadin and you want to approach with a flank, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So instead of using R, like R now, and then run towards the Kai'Sa. And if you can't reach the Kai'Sa, then you're like behind the Morgana, right? And you can kill at least the Morgana.
Yeah.
Like, we really want to be approach fights from flank angle, right? Okay, nice kill on the list. I don't think this flash is necessary. Actually, maybe it is.
Yeah.
Actually,
And
the
I got
Rengar...
a fucking mind control right there.
Oh, it's close. Actually, yeah, it's a good save flash now that I think about it, because the Rengar probably chunks you and maybe you die to the Kai'Sa even if you take that Morgana R. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the issue I see with a lot of players. Like, the moment the play is over, you're kind of just grouping with your team for no reason again. Instead, you should just run bot and push this wave immediately, right? Like, the entire enemy team's dead. I'm
Yeah.
assuming, like, Rengar used R in this fight, right?
Yeah.
he use R or did he jump from the bush? He jumped from the bush.
No, he jumped from the bush, but then he was in R earlier,
Okay, so like,
but then he didn't get it off.
okay, so if Rengar's used R and their entire team's dead, you want to like be in the side lane pressuring the side wave now, instead of grouping
Yeah,
your
if
team and sharing farm with your ADC.
yeah,
So,
and then I died to the cost of it.
this is actually a really good TP angle. So like this ward behind Dragon, because this play's getting extended real hard, and you can see Lissandra approaching as well, right? You see her like turning up into the river. The moment I see Lissandra not move towards his bot wave and like move into the river, I will TP. Because the moment you see Lissandra's parting, you know this play's gonna extend, right? And if you're TPing from a flank angle, you can kill the Morgana and Lissandra probably as well. No.
Yeah, and we have man advantage because my Shaco is there as well.
Yep. Also hit these big roses, man. They're like worth a kill across the entire team. You gotta hit the roses. This is actually quite important. It's like before Archon spawns, like he spawned like, okay, so Archon side, kill spawning roses, right? When you're here first, and there's so many roses, this is like 2 or 3 kills when you pick up all these roses, like back here at your tower as well, like spread across your whole team. It's a really significant amount of stats and XP.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this pressure. You wouldn't have done anything with TP anyways. Nice. She uses E.
And then, no, I saw Jax in the bush, and then I decided to run to it for some reason. Yeah, he's right there.
Did you see him on this bush? Oh, you do.
No, yeah, I saw him right there.
Okay. So yeah, I wouldn't R in if you see the Jax here, right?
Yeah.
Oh. I would ping like your Shaco and Nami to start running topside with you, right? Like your Shaco doesn't have anything to attend to. All his camps are down, and you like she just uses E, right? You kind of want to run her down in this long lane, but you can't do it because you're wary of Rengar, right? But if you ping your team to like move towards you, then you should have the confidence to be able to run her down. I think like this play is safe, but you should be able to like influence your teammates' decisions with your pings, right?
Yeah. And then she was kind of just AFK there.
Like, I think she's watching bot lane. You see the Rengar bot. This art's good. Yeah, and now you can run it down without your team because Rengar's bot. Nice. And again, like, I think you should push this wave out because if the Rengar's making a play bot, he probably uses R, right?
Yeah.
At least like make the effort to ask your teammate if Rengar ulted, because that's like the one thing you should be scared of now, right? Like nothing else. So if Rengar doesn't have ult, then you're just missing this wave for free, kind of.
Yeah, the only problem is that like I don't have access to chat is because that like I was boosting one of my friend from like iron to like plat-ish or something like that, and then like he got like reported a shit ton of time. So then like my honor level dropped as well, and then I got a 3-day ban.
Okay. That's okay then. Then dropping the wave is probably just the safer choice if you don't know if Rengar's ult. So here, if you're Smolder and your Nami's pinging bot lane because they have Cryo, I would just start ulting towards the Jax. He's half health, right? And the only threat is like Rengar R, and Rengar can't one-shot you if you have roller, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you do it. Still. Nice. Not wasting your W on the thing. Well played.
Oh.
Right, collecting the wave instantly. I like it. Like, I wouldn't even bother with hitting this. I would, like, try and wrap around to find a flank on whoever's coming to, like, deal with this bot wave. Because your team's
Yeah.
gonna, like, want to either reset or, like, push this bot wave now, right? And then if you're, like,
Yeah.
if you're up here around this red buff now, you have the flexibility to either, like, flank them if your team wants to push, or just reset as well if your team wants to reset, right? Because your damage,
Yeah.
like, is negligible on the other comp. As an assassin, you want to find your flank angles, right? And that was a really good opportunity
Yeah.
to, like, get behind the Kai'Sa. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
really
I still
fucked.
die. Actually, I think the main thing is there's no reason to ult upwards, right? If you just ult in a straight line towards the bot tower, you're just always safe no matter what. Because the Kai'Sa
Yeah.
can never kill you. Like, this does create more distance because of, like, the wall. But, yeah. You kind of need to realize that the Kai'Sa, like, by herself can never kill you if you just run in a straight line.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, the other thing is that if your team is resetting here, like, I think taking this wave is too greedy. That's the other thing. Like, you should reset with your team, and then someone... Okay, when you reset with your team here, there's a wave here and a wave here, right? So by the time you channel your recall, like, the waves will about to be, like, meeting. And then you're already here, working on a base with Home God and kassadin, right? And, like, by the time this wave hits the
Yeah.
tower, you'll be in time to catch it anyways. So there's no reason to take, like, this risk and take this wave now. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Get ring ulted. It's fine.
Yeah, he ulted the Shaco.
Well played.
Oh.
Kai'Sa's trolling. Nice off flash. Oh, it's the end of the VOD already. I can't even tell who's gonna win from this point. Oh, I'm surprised there's only 1 minute left in this VOD.
Yeah, after like I think this fight they just FF'd. Like even though I won, I was still kind of like confused because the Lissandra just perma leaving her lane for like useless roams. Like I think she got like what 1 or 2 kills max from her roams.
Well played.
Yeah, my kassadin is just kind of OP, or just kassadin is just OP.
Okay, so I don't think there's actually that much to discuss in this specific VOD because, like what you said, the Lissandra is like not laning for the most part, anyways, and you're like doing the correct thing
Yeah.
with kassadin, like just pushing the wave, getting like I think you got like 4 or 5 plates this game, which is massive on a champ like kassadin. I think the main things are like
Yeah.
just you had one death where you didn't drop your ward, so you need to be like dropping your ward and leaning to the right side. And the other thing is
Yeah.
you didn't get punished for this in game, but the base timer, if you remember what I mentioned, I think it was around level 6.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you were level 8 actually at the time.
Where I had like money for Rod of Ages and
Yeah,
then like the dragon
this
was
one.
coming up as well, and like so risky.
You don't get punished for it in this specific game, but you have to like you have to be very wary of like when to take your bases, and
Yeah.
Pushing this extra wave is just too greedy on a champ. Against a champ like Rengar, you just die for free.
Yeah.
Your micro in fights, I think for the most part is good. It's just the way you approach some of them. So you're not trying to come from a flank sometimes. So the ones I can think of are the time before. Was it before or after
Like
Arcon?
the
Where you roam bot
uh
and
like where the Kai'Sa ulted and like Rengar is just in the bush like jumping.
so there was that. This is different, right? So this is the one where like you're hitting Arcon unnecessarily, where you could like try and look for a potential flank. And I think there was one before it as well. Yeah, this one. This one, right? Where like you're ulting down here, you see the TP, you want to come to this play, and you're just using R here instead of R'ing over the wall to find the flank. Right? If you Kassadin is like a lot more potent when you're coming from the flank angle. I think like I get your idea. You want to run towards your team and help like with the TP and all that, but the Morgana and Kai'Sa is still here, and like they're still hovering on the outskirts of the fight, right? Being like ready to engage or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, but for the most part, I think your micro is good. And when it comes to champ specifics, I think maybe in VOD questions or like I said, Alados might be a lot more helpful than I am, because I don't really play this champion.
Yeah, this is just like mainly macro specific and like I was just wondering how do I die like 5 times where like all those 5 death can be like easily avoided. And
For
I looked through the game like 2 or 3 times and then I just couldn't find anything.
I mean, your early game deaths were all to like warding and leaning. This death is
Yeah.
just a greedy recall on vision, right? You know you're on vision, by the way.
Yeah.
I missed this when I was doing the warding initially, right? You can't recall here. Just do one extra R. It burns you like 1 or 2 seconds, right? Like it might be excusable if you don't know you're on vision, but you see the ward. So this is a
No,
bit
like
unexcusable,
I
I
know
think.
for a fact I was on vision and then I was just like thinking what if lissandra just goes for bot lane instead of like mid, and just catch me out. But then like it's just coin flip decision making.
Yeah, there's no reason to when you can like, it's not like it takes you any extra time as Caston to just walk back a few steps.
Yeah.
Let me just check all your other deaths really quickly. So this one, yeah, this one you just saw the Jax and you engage on the Kai'Sa. Where do you see him? Here, right? So before
Right
you RA,
there,
you
yeah.
see him. It looks like you don't know he's here, actually. Is that the case?
Like I saw him for a little bit, but then I don't think I was paying too much
Like, it doesn't
attention to
register in
it.
your mind, probably. Like, you're probably thinking
Yeah.
of, like, this Kai'Sa wasted E, how do I kill her, or something.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's an extra death. And this one, right? You're just running the wrong way.
Yeah, I just ran the wrong way. Yeah, that's how I got 5 death.
Okay, man. I like your side laning in general. Like, you're doing really well, like finishing the play and moving immediately to the side lane to farm. I think if you keep that up, that's really good.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you have any other questions?
Uh, not specifically, no.
Alright. So I think these 2 points are probably what you can work on the most in the early game. They matter the most. And when it comes to like mid-game fights, I would be more careful about how I approach the fight initially. Like trying to find the flank angle,
Yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
I play LeBlanc, right? So it's kind of a similar idea. I always want to approach on the flank. Like when you're running at the enemy team on vision as an assassin, like kassadin LeBlanc, it's really easy for them to react to whatever you want to do. It's kind of the same
Yeah.
idea. Okay, man.
All right, thank you so much for the session.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right.
Could